And then all of a sudden, up ahead, I see people stopping and slamming on the brakes, and I can't quite figure it. So I swung out into this wide lane, and there's all this sort of stuff happening, and all of a sudden, just then I realized, oh my God, there's a female mallard duck that looks like it's either dead or sitting on some eggs in the middle of the highway, and this little flock of about 8 little ducklings running around really confused. And they actually ran under my car, and for a split second I thought I hit them, right? But I hadn't, and I pulled over, and this pickup truck in front of me pulled over, kind of a fancy pickup truck with a cab in the back, and I didn't really know what was going on. They were parked, and I was tempted to just kind of pull off and go, but they seemed stopped, and I just had this hunch, I'm just going to stop here too and see what happens for a sec. And then this young woman with, a very kind of maternal look in her eyes hops out of the truck, and I can tell she's on her way to conduct a rescue mission. So I'm like, okay. I hop out of my car, and she's like, she's pulling her jacket off. She says, "Have you got a jacket?" I'm like, "Yes." I'm like, I feel like Superman out on the highway, How fast can I? Oh, my butt's goofed, and I pull off my jacket. And she's like, "Okay, I'm going to guide him your way." And, meanwhile, there's there's cars, and people are going, "Good work, way to go, guys." So she's chasing them my way, I'm chasing them her way, there's all these little ducklings, and then when they're threw our jackets over top of them, and then I've got a duckling in each hand, and I'm like, "Have you got a place to look after these?" And she says, "Yeah, I live on a farm. I got tons of animals." "Oh, great," So I take them 2 at a time, and we chuck them into the back cab of the thing, and then we go back, and and then I thought, okay, that was it, and I'm just going back to retrieve my jacket, and my jacket scurrying around, So we must have saved at least 5 or 6 of them, and then.
And the mother was dead, eh?
The mother was dead, sadly. So it was quite emotional, really. Wow, I really felt almost teary as I was pulling away from there, It seemed like such a kind of humanity moment there on the middle of the highway.
Because this is almost rush hour, isn't it?
Well, it's Sunday, or Saturday. So, yeah, it wasn't
so bad.
But that's a busy stretch of road, though, for sure.
Rush hour. We're still...
Yeah, I think that's the worst on-ramp on the freeway, really. Because you finally get onto it, and actually you're in an exit lane right away. So you have to start beetling over through the traffic, looking that way, while everyone here is jamming on their brakes in front of you.
Yeah.
Shit.
Indeed. So that was pretty wild.
That's a good story. Very nice story.
Yeah.
Okay, we can tuck that away as a